Hi, it's Brittany from Empurrium. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to cut the ugly naked guy hobo bag from Sincerely Jen Patterns. It looks like this, but I am going to change a little something. Oh, also there are two sizes and this is the small. Excuse me. In the pattern, the zipper goes like right here and zips this all closed, but we are going to do a recess zipper. So Jenny has a video where she does a recess zipper, and I had watched a really old live video that Lauren Mormino did, so I went with like what she did. I will just say what I did first before I try to rewatch my own video and find it. I know how frustrating that is. So for the recess zipper panels, you're gonna cut 4. So I like doing 2 exterior, 2 lining, 10 inches wide by 1.5 inches. So 10 by 1.5. They're tiny. I think this worked really well, this size. And then on the lining pieces, your main lining pieces, from the center of like where it dips down, we're going to cut 1.25 inches down. So that is where we will do that. And then the lining is just going to be a little bit shorter than the exterior, but I think it worked really well. You could just go ahead and maybe not go in on your seam allowance for the base, and then it won't pull it up as high. Like normally we try to make the lining a little bit smaller, but we're not going to. Okay, so the materials I am using, I'm using this Space Kitty print on vinyl from me, the Empurrium. This colorway is exclusive to me, but I do run a different one, so you can see the difference. Mine's just a rainbow background. I am going to use this shimmer vinyl. It's pink and it has like a gold shimmer from Mormino, and that is a April 15th release. And then I'm going to use waterproof cotton for my lining. This is from Mormino, and I think this might be an April 15th release also. Don't quote me on it, meant to look. I got this fun zipper tape at the Washington Sew Expo from Beauty and the Geek. The teeth glow in the dark, so I thought that would be fun. And then I grabbed some rainbow hardware from Mormino. Alright, I have templates from that template shop. I actually had them for years before I made the bag. So my bottom panel, my side panels, and then my strap connectors and handle are all going to be cut out of my exterior contrast, which is what I'm going with there. And then for my printed exterior, I'm going to do the front center bottom, the front center top, the back center panels. I believe that is it. We have a bottom panel stabilizer. It says cut 2 firm stabilizers. I ended up doing, I think, 2 layers of Decaville Light on the base when I did that. I'm just going to do 1 layer of Decaville Heavy on my base. And then for our lining, we need to cut 2 of the lining panels, 2 of the front pocket linings, and then we'll also need 2 lining zipper pieces for the interior. So sorry. Okay. You could also, when you make this, so these center panel pieces, if you had something you didn't want to piece together, you could do it as one piece. You would just account for your seam allowance and take that out and cut 1 piece. But I'm gonna do it as 2 pieces, so you're cutting once and then you're cutting it mirrored. Just make sure you are accounting for the correct direction. You want that curve to be at the top both times. You could also, if you really wanted, you could do it so that you have that zipper on the front and back. So this zipper, because on the back it's just solid. That's up to you. And I'm trying to cut them right together. So even though the seam allowance is there, the print will continue. If you wanted to get really complicated, you could fussy cut it so that even with the seam, it would work. Also, since I'm using all vinyl exterior and then my waterproof cotton for the lining, I'm not going to be interfacing anything except for the bottom stabilizer piece. So, back center panel, got both of those. Also, sorry, do not mean to yawn. Okay. This front center bottom is a rectangle, so you don't have to worry there with which is which. You're just cutting two. I also have thought that I would like to make this one with a crossbody, so I might actually do that because I have a star webbing that really matches really well. Ooh, okay. I need to make up my mind like right now. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll do it per the pattern for the video. If you wanted to put a crossbody on it, that's so simple. Instead of putting the handle on it, you could just put a crossbody. If you wanted, like, you could put a slide adjuster on it, and then if you wanted to do like webbing with clips, you could also do that. So real easy to modify. Oh, okay. I need my recessed zipper panels. Sorry. I don't know why I was fine until I start recording and talking, and then my body says, you need to yawn. No. I think when Lauren had made hers, she made the large, and I want to say she did these zipper panels 13 inches. Okay. All right, now I'm done with this print. Let's see, what did I cut these at? Alright, so it looks like the connectors that I did were almost 4 inches, and then they're just a single fold, so depending on what thickness of hardware you're using. And then I'm getting really fancy with my measurements here. Okay, I'm gonna go maybe 21 inches? No, 20 inches. Okay. And then that'll be 4 inches wide for my double fold. Alright, so I'm cutting my handle first. Just want to get that out of the way. there's the handle. And then I'll go 2 inches for my single fold for the connectors. And I'm going to cut both of those at once. So I'm cutting 2 by 8. Okay, got those. And now we need the side panels. And the base. So the side panels, you're cutting 2 and 2 mirrored. And the little corner on this, if you're using a template, you might need to mark it and then cut. Or you will completely ruin your rotary cutter trying to get into that little divot. And I like to just mirror as I go so I can line it up to the last one. This bag's pretty quick to cut out, especially if you aren't interfacing. And it was pretty quick to sew too. I've only made the one so far. It's just one of those bags where I was like, I'm gonna make so many. And I just hadn't gotten around to. But with events coming up, I think it's so cute that I do want to make a batch of them. We are almost there. Well, with the exterior, but in general, almost there too. The lining's pretty simple to cut. Okay, we just need the base now. Okay, we got all of those. Okay, there's the base, and then that will get the interfacing. And then just need to cut the lining. And still have a lot of this vinyl left. So it really doesn't use a ton. Okay. I'm going to cut my panels at the same time. Just think it's easier for me. If you have a directional print, just make sure you're cutting them both in the right direction. Okay. Did I really not cut through the other one? Nah, I think I need to change my rotary blade. What's new? Okay, there are, geez. Can see the line. Also, it's probably just the angle I was cutting at. Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side for a moment because we're gonna need to cut that for the recessed zipper. And then I wonder, without looking, I'm like, is this the same size? Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this for both pockets. I think the size difference is probably so small. But you are more than welcome to actually look at the pattern. Hey, Donut. Okay, so there's one. And two. Oh, and we also need a base for the lining. Can't forget that. Okay, there's those pockets. Donut. All right. I'm like, where can I cut from? Donut tried to jump up with my cat Star, and she was not happy. And now he's sad. Okay, I'm gonna cut the recessed zipper panels. And this is my lining portion of it. Like I said, I like to do exterior and then lining. Okay, and then the base does not fit there. We can cut it from right here. An optional thing you can do, like you can make your own zipper tab, or you could use a zipper end hardware piece, which I feel like I need to reorder those, but I have some paw prints, so I'll probably just use that because it's so cute with the cats. Okay, there is that. Okay, all I need to do now is cut the lining panels for the recessed zipper and the stabilizer for the base. And my zipper pulls. Okay, so what you can do is, okay, this is not wide enough. I like using a ruler. Why would that just, it's not as wide as the other one. Okay, I like using a ruler that is plenty wide enough, and then go to our point, so 1.25 down, and then make sure that on the tops where it flattens, that is even on your ruler, and then you can cut. It's stressful cutting into what you just cut. So here is our lining panels now. Okay, my zippers, I measure so well. If it works, it works. And then for my inside zipper, and then for my recessed zipper, I like to take the width I cut plus a couple inches. And the thing here too is you can trim these zippers down. They don't have to be perfect. So, all right. Oh, where is my Decaville Heavy? It's a great question. Oh, I found it. Sorry, I know I just disappear into the closet of wonders. Okay. I did a decorative stitch to hold my Decaville Heavy on the last one, and I'll probably just do that on this one too. I used a tiny bit of double-sided tape, and then I just went around and stitched, and it held it on, and it looks really cute. But you can do whatever feels right for you. I have things on my heat press right now that I don't want to move. So, okay. You could also use purse feet if you really wanted to on this bag. It's up to you. Okay. So we have our top and bottom lining pieces that we made. The lining base. We have our recessed zipper lining. And 4 lining pocket panels. We have our exterior base and interfacing. 4 side panels. They're 2 and 2 mirrored, so you have sets. We have our connectors piece for the handle and the handle. And then out of our main print, we have those other recessed zipper panel pieces. And then we have the bottom and top center pieces for the front. And then we have our center pieces for the back. So that's it. The hardware I did grab, I grabbed 3 zipper pulls, 2 1-inch rectangle rings, and then I will grab a nameplate and the zipper end. So pretty easy. I love doing things I don't have to interface to. I hope you'll join me when I sew this. That video will be up a couple days after the cutting, as long as nothing goes wrong. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love if you did. I hope you have a great day. Bye.